we're back. 40k is happening.
We're back with 40 butts.
This is what 40k looks like, folks. Shit goes wrong. Inquisitors to blame. You know.
Always that damn Inquisition fucking around and doing stupid shit.
You know what? Like, I fucking love the plot lines in 40k where just, like, someone was fucking around with something ancient and probably evil. And then, like, there's always a one guy who's like, maybe we shouldn't fuck around with this. And then someone else is just like, no, it's fine. Then he slaps his dick on it and he gets mad.
Yeah. Like Cryptman.
Yeah.
Fucking Cryptman.
Man, that happens all the fucking time in the what's it called? Tech Priest, too. There's a fucking story where it's like, they find, like, a shard of one of the Necron gods, and they just start, like, studying it and worshipping it. And, like, a couple Inquisitor guys come around and like, you should really not be doing this. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is actually one of the important parts where you learn that Leandros is a cunt.
What's your point, Leandros?
He's like...
I like how they just don't say anymore, and they're just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, he's kind of just pointing out, like, you slapped your dick on warp stuff. Shouldn't you be, like, dead? Or, like, a mutant by now? And then they're just like, yeah, so... In 40k, long story short, when you get exposed to warp, like, raw warp energy, two things happen. You either die, because you got, like, burnt out from just the raw exposure to pure negative energy, or you mutate like a motherfucker. So the fact that you don't do that is typically a sign that you're resistant, and that's not as good of a thing as you'd think. Yeah. You have to be dedicated to chaos to be able to touch that stuff normally. That said, there is a distinct group in 40k which are known as the Blanks, who can touch that.
Yeah.
So, like, that's supposed to be, like, the big mystery for anyone who knows 40k fluff. Is Titus actually, like, a traitor in disguise? Or is he just a blank?
Yeah. But if he were a blank, then the other Ultramarines wouldn't like him very much.
Well, like, typically they screen for that. Like, sometimes there is like cases of, like, the guy who screened for him, like, missing it.
Yeah.
But typically the thing about blanks is because they don't register in the warp, and the warp is it's an alternate dimension, but it's still like a dimension of, like, emotions and energy. So by not registering, it's kind of like the best description is like autism, where it's like you like it's just
no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
You feel something's wrong, and like now that I'm gonna say we're more enlightened. We know like autism is not the person's fault, but like you can't say that you haven't noticed whenever there's an autistic person. But,
whoa, hey, ho, hey,
like,
ho!
Like there's something just off about it. Like even if they're like a high functioning autist, there's still like that little bit that you know isn't right. And I don't mean to say like like autism is wrong.
Kind of.
Yeah, it's like you like you know what I'm talking about. Like I don't want to sound like I'm a monster who's like, oh, autists are evil or something. No, that's not the case. It's just like you got to admit, like their inability to function normally is sort of. And that's the thing about blanks. Like they're the same way. Like you kind of look at them and you're just like, you make me uncomfortable by simply existing.
Mm-hmm. Like there's like a coldness like to them.
Yeah, like they're soulless.
Yeah.
Well, that's the best way to put it. They're not like actually soulless, but they're pretty close.
Yeah.
Because like not registering in the warp typically means you're soulless. Even the Tau register in the warp, and they can't manifest psychic powers. They're just not that good.
Yeah.
Like, I think actually the Tau lacked the blank gene as part of.
It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. Is that it? Oh. I like how like little poop dust comes out of them, like green Cheeto dust.
I think that's whatever like warp dust they have in their little fanny packs. Just a little baggie of like warp dust.
I wish we had some warp dust right now.
Yeah, we could go for some warp dust. Just snort a big old nose full if you want a chaos pity party. Party! I want to have a party.
I like how he blocks their hit with his fucking last or his plasma. That's a really great game.
That's killing with a vengeance. Teach you to survive the long war, you traitorous piece of filth. Yeah, man, I kind of love it how, like, there's only one of two things that'll happen. It's like, the melee guys will wait their turn when you're doing one of these animations, but the gun guys will just go, like...
Go to town.
Yeah. And, like, you always see it, like, the bloodletters are just standing there with their big flappy tongues, just like, oh, he'll get to me any minute now.
Oh, fuck.
Man, that dude just, like, came through the portal, guns blazing. I gotta respect that. Get wrecked. Cultist scum.
That's what's supposed to happen when like a Space Marine like hits a normal person. Is they're supposed to like just explode pretty much. It's like getting hit with a semi.
Well, it is. It's getting hit by a semi powered by pistons.
Yeah.
And like servos and shit. Like, I cannot overstate how much it should hurt to be hit. So actually, that's funny you mentioned that. I remember someone like figured it out that like each level of strength in 40k is actually like the difference between strength 4 and 5 is supposed to be double.
Yeah.
So like a Space Marine is twice as strong as a normal human by being like 3 to 4. So like however strong like the strongest human can punch, double the force, and that's your average Space Marine punch.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's what that's what the math is supposed to be, and that's why it's impressive when like war bosses are strength 5. Like that's the kind of strength strength 5 is like the bare minimum you need to start ripping tanks open. So for all reference sake, like imagine, ladies and gentlemen, one of those orcs hopping on a tank and ripping the hull off. That's what like strength 5 is. Strength 4 is punching a bunker door and leaving like a fist imprint.
Yeah. And there's only a couple of characters who can do that.
Yeah, a couple of like there's like 2 humans that I can think of off the top of my head that aren't Space Marines that can do it. You're supposed to go down there somehow. Oh, this way probably. No. Oh, wait.
Oh, it's probably over here.
Yeah. No. What? I don't understand. But oh. Yeah. Okay.
God, these fucking. I keep like running into them, and I'm like, oh fuck.
These fucking sandbags, man.
Literally sandbagging me.
Yeah, they're fucking just right up. 3,000 pounds of ceramite and fury stopped by little piddly sand. I don't get it. What are we? Oh, the staircase. It's over there.
Oh, it is. Oh.
We were. Oh, we're not the smartest. We're not good at the video game. We're not good at playing the video game.
Not at all.
I'm trying to be a Space Marine. The games.
Fucking. I'm all skulled out today.
Oh.
Jeez.
That's not.
These guardsmen, I feel.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, okay, so the unfortunate thing about these guardsmen is that no matter how many of them survive this campaign, most of them are going to need to get executed.
Yep.
So the thing about the warp is, like, you know how I said that just being near it corrupts you folks? So these things are pure warp energy. So these dudes, in the Imperium's eyes, even like the most loyal guardsman's going to need to be killed so that he doesn't start a cult and do this all over again.
Yeah. Ian. Like fucking wind coming off his boot.
So it's, like, I think the disappointing thing is, like, if you know fluff, like, the second this Chaos Incursion happens, you realize that everything you did was for nothing.
Yeah.
Because now you tried to save the planet, everyone needs to be exterminatist anyway.
Yeah, I'll stick with the chainsaw.
It's not a bad weapon.
Understood.
I'm glad that the weapons technically do all the same damage, they just slow down to do more damage.
Yeah, like,
That makes sense.
like, you know what, like, the weapons, like, you feel like there's a reason to use one over the other. Like, it's not like everyone's just a strict upgrade.
Whoop, whoop. Alright, that guy right now.
Ladies, you two do your thing. Doing it again, just keep going.
Oh, I hit him.
This will sometimes happen. It's nothing we can really do about it. Like, I think there's a problem with the fucking multi-cable I'm using for the Xbox and everything. Well, like, the thing was, like, I would be using the regular one, but the fucking Xbox's component cable broke. Like, it actually snapped, some of the pegs snapped off.
Oh.
Yeah. Luckily, it wasn't in the TV at the time, because that would have been fucking, like, well...
Are these the only ones I fight and they have plasma guns?
No, you start fighting some other ones soon.
Okay, good.
I don't think you actually ever fight, like, just standard Bolt
I might die.
Chaos
I
Marines.
might die. I'm probably gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh!
Oh! You were hyped for... Oh!
Love me! He's like freaking out, like they're like, what did you do to this chaos?
What can we do against the warp?
Oh my god.
Behold the influence of chaos.
Oh, it's so good, girl.
It's good. Did I ever tell you how much I like this game?
Yeah, that's really great.
It's a good game. Oh, fuck.
Where am I?
Everything about this is just fantastic.
Oh my god, my throat hurts me a little bit.
Yeah, that's starting to happen to me. I'm starting to get that feeling where I'm just like, oh, this is beginning to wear me down, but it's good, it's fine. I'm gonna sleep well tonight. Dreams of Space Marines carrying me through the nights.
Their strong arms lifting you to that.
Man, have you seen that picture where it's like someone made like a plushy Space Marine and it like redoes like the "They are my Space Marines" speech, but it's like "They are the bulwark against my nightmares. They are that which keeps me warm in my cozy bed. They are my Space Marine." And it's just like it's like a little plushy Space Marine in like the Mark 6 armor, so it's like the beaky.
Yeah.
And he's got like a big like foam power fist, and I'm like, I kind of want it. I kind of want it. Oh shit, actually, speaking of cute, have you ever seen Simon with his big dumb sheep pillow?
No.
So one of the days back like during like Easter, because you know how he works at Shoppers, right?
Yeah.
So Shoppers is like, you know how it sells like random like holiday crap?
Yeah.
So one of the things that were selling...
Oh my god, this is fucking stupid fucking game.
I think you should maybe just let these guys on the bridge fight it out for a bit first.
It's a waste of time.
Or I was gonna say, like, maybe just run through them.
Nah.
Alright. Just trying to help.
Eh.
Yeah, Space Marines.
It just pisses me off when they have, like, let's shoot rockets at him while he's fighting a tank. It's like, alright.
Guys, can I please have like 5 minutes? I'm trying to... Actually, if you go up that way along the staircase, I think you can come around back and get rid of the rocket guys first.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. Yeah, let's do that. What those guys are doing. Hello, everybody.
Well, this is some of them, sir.
Surprise, cockfags!
Hey, remember me, girls? But you know what? Like, what I think I love most about this game is how much it, like, a lot of scenes like this look like something that's in the tabletop, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's a really faithful translation. Little, like, under on variety, but you know what? When you actually, like, count up the enemy types, it does a decent job. There's quite a few. Okay, I think these are some of the guys who have been getting you with their fucking ordnance.
No, I don't think that. What are these fucking bloodrunners doing?
They're getting shot by rockets. You could, like, skip past him and go up to the... Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, that would... Look at all of this! This is probably what's going wrong for you.
Yeah, probably.
And the Chaos Marine's just back there, like, okay.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, it would have been worth it if I killed him anyway.
Kinda wish you could kill Leandros. I mentioned a while back that there was like the two distinct camps where Leandros was right or Leandros is a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you'll see at the end of the game because Leandros does something.
Okay. Kablams. Kablamzo.
I just noticed that he has a pair of little like vestigial tusks coming out of his helmet.
Yeah, they're super cute.
Oh, he's a little piggy. Got a little piggy face.
What are these guys doing? Look at them.
They're going nuts. They're having the time of their life.
Ah.
And the time of my life. You know, overlaying that over this is... I think that should be the title music for this.
Probably.
I'm actually not, like, I haven't decided that yet, because, like, as of recording, like, this is the first night I'm going to be working on any of this series. I gotta pick the title song.
I like how you refer to, like, the tender mercies of chaos. I'm like, wow. Really, bro?
That's not tender mercy. Yes, chaos, renowned for its, you know, warm, loving embrace.
Well, if you're Nurgle, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nurgle's all about the warm, loving embrace and disease. Just loading your asshole with just the worst diseases.
Have you ever seen the model, like, it's basically like a guy in a cloak who's just made of maggots?
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yes.
I get it, I don't want to talk to you. Let's go. I have work to do. I'm an 8-foot-tall, big dick space marine. I wish you got this, like, the proper speed of a space marine, like 60 kilometers per hour.
Start running as fast as a fucking jeep. Yeah, no, I can understand why they wouldn't do that though, because like, well, you know what? I think there's so, like, you know what? I think this is about the right speed for like moving 6 inches a turn kind of thing.
Yeah. I
It's combat speed, right? Like, yeah, they can run the fucking the 60 kilometers an hour, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to do that in the middle of a battlefield.
Probably not.
Fucking all those rockets go wide, exactly like an orc should. Man, I remember Brendan. He always takes his Mega Knobs with the combi rockets, despite the fact that like the entire unit pays like 10 points each for this rocket, and I think he's only ever gotten like 2 hits out of them.
Yeah.
It's like you with your rocket launcher.
Just my scouts in general, really.
Yeah, those scouts.
They really need to tone it back on the fucking rocket launchers. Like, it's really ridiculous.
Well, otherwise you'd just be running through this shit.
Yeah,
like,
but you'd still, like, die sometimes.
sometimes
If you, like, left them to sit there.
if you left them to their devices.
Yeah.
Dying Lionel. Man, that's a big skull.
It really is.
I didn't realize the teeth were actually pronounced on that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna use the stalker pattern and fucking suck it.
Pop, pop, pop. Watch motherfuckers drop.
Yep.
At least they don't, like, make you stop and listen to Mira encourage the troops again.
Yeah. Fuck you.
For a second, like, the flash of the muzzle kind of, like, obscured part of his axe. I thought he came at you with a monkey wrench. I also like how, like, this planet is so fucked up right now, everything's just constantly purple.
Yeah.
It's just like, the fucking, like, hole in reality has been opened. Just fill it to burst with, like, evil smoke. Like, there's just a fucking demon working a dry ice machine in the back room.
That's half of the chaos world, man.
Chaos is just dry ice machines and a little bit of food coloring.
Really.
Yeah.
And guitars.
Man, I miss those old fucking noise marines that just had electric guitars.
You should watch Mad Max. There's a guy in
Yeah,
that-
I've seen the guy. Fucking everyone talks about the guy. Oh man, do you remember orcs used to have the fucking goth rockers?
Yeah, you...
They still. That's one of the models they still sell, and I'm happy they still sell it. Oh, this has gotten a mess.
Alright, I figured out the game. You basically snipe guys and then just move in and kill everything else.
Well, that sounds like what a tactical marine would do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, anyway, we'll see you next time, folks.
Bye!